Welcome to One Bush Street. Developed and managed by Tishman Speyer, One Bush Street was designed to ensure a safe and enjoyable business environment for its tenants and guests. Tishman Speyer is proud of its commitment to provide the finest in tenant services. One of the most important of these services is our safety program. This presentation describes the design and planning that protect building occupants. It also describes the role that you'll play in minimizing danger and injury in any building emergency. For the protection of our tenants and visitors, extensive planning has gone into the building's safety systems and emergency response plan. Our emergency organization consists of the building engineer, security staff, and tenant response teams, along with the San Francisco Fire and Police departments. When everyone is prepared to do their part and work together, we can minimize damage and injury in the event of an emergency. One Bush Street has been designed to minimize the spread of smoke and fire. Metal decks covered with concrete separate the floors, while fire-resistant coatings on beams and girders help prevent structural damage to the building. Overhead sprinklers provide an immediate response to any significant fire. Smoke detectors are strategically located on each floor. Manual pull stations near each floor's stairwell exit and elevator lobby send a signal to an off-site monitoring company to notify the fire department. Whenever one of these systems is activated, an audible alarm sounds and strobe lights flash on the alert floor, the floor above, and 2 floors below. Lobby smoke doors close to seal off the elevator lobby. At the first sign of a fire, to prevent the spread of smoke and flames, the fire safety system will initiate the building's smoke control sequence, which may include shutdown of the air handling system. An emergency generator provides backup power for emergency lights, as well as maintaining fire pumps, public address, and other life safety systems. From the building's fire command center, the security supervisor can locate the source of the alarm and communicate directly with all floors and stairwells. Building security and engineering personnel trained in emergency procedures are on call 24 hours a day. They'll usually be the first to arrive on the scene. The fire department will be on the scene in minutes. Firefighters are familiar with our building's systems and will quickly take action to contain the flames. Specially trained floor wardens are assigned to each floor. In an emergency, floor wardens will wear bright orange vests. When you hear or see an alarm, move quickly to the nearest exit stairwell. Floor wardens and appointed assistant floor wardens will immediately begin directing traffic, searching isolated areas, and helping occupants to safety. If asked, be prepared to assist your floor warden in handling the emergency. As you leave, close doors in your work area, but leave them unlocked. Do not return for documents or belongings. The building has 2 stairwells located on the east and west sides near the elevator lobby on each floor. Gather at the nearest exit stairwell and await instructions. If you see fire or smoke or feel that you're in imminent danger, proceed directly to the stairwells and leave the floor. If relocation becomes necessary, people on the fire floor, the floor above, and 2 floors below will be directed to relocate at least 4 floors down.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention,
Remain
please?
calm.
There's been a code red and attention.
Use the handrails and stay to the right on the stairs. Stairwell doors are marked with symbols to direct you in relocation. Note the symbol on the door and re-enter 4 floors down onto the floor with the same symbol. Remove high heels. Stairwell doors are automatically unlocked to allow access to re-entry floors. Upon arrival at a safe floor, reassemble in the corridor. Your floor warden will then account for everyone from your area. During an alert, floors 8 through 19 relocate 4 floors down. Floors 7 through garage level will be directed to evacuate the building and proceed across Market Street between the buildings at 525 and 555 Market. If you're a person with a disability, wait with your assigned aides just inside the stairwell exit. If relocation is necessary, you'll be assisted in relocating. To sum up, if you hear a fire alarm, stay calm and help others. Follow instructions from floor wardens and the public address system. If instructed, use the stairs to relocate 4 floors down. Close all doors behind you, leave them unlocked. If smoke is present, stay low. Do not use the elevators. Feel doors before opening them. Do not open any that are hot. And if you find smoke in a stairwell, proceed to the other stairwell. If you're the first person to smell smoke or see fire, rescue anyone in danger. Confine the fire by closing doors. Pull the manual fire alarm by the nearest stairwell. Dial 911. Report the building address, your exact location, and the type and severity of the fire. Notify the building office. Dial 273-7900. And alert your floor warden. Begin the relocation process if necessary. If you arrive on the scene of a small fire, you can use your floor's handheld extinguisher to contain it. Be sure to pull the manual alarm before using the extinguisher. Direct someone to report the fire by calling 911 and then the building office. Be sure you have an unobstructed escape route in case you cannot put out the fire. Use the fire extinguisher only if you know what to do and will not endanger yourself or others. To operate the extinguisher, think of the word pass. P. Pull the locking pin without squeezing the lever. A. Aim at the base of the fire. S. Squeeze the trigger. And S. Sweep the spray back and forth at the base of the flames. Watch the fire area. If the fire reignites, repeat the process. Most fires can be prevented with good housekeeping and common sense. To prepare yourself to respond effectively to an alert, take a safety walk today. Locate the stairwell exits, fire alarm boxes, and fire extinguishers on your floor. Know who your floor warden and alternates are. They can answer any of your questions on emergency procedures and systems. Periodically inspect your office for fire hazards. Make sure that aisles are clear, stairwell doors are shut properly, and all areas are free of trash. Fire presents the greatest danger, but One Bush Street was also designed for other emergencies. Earthquakes pose a serious threat in the Bay Area. It's vital to be prepared. Each office should have basic emergency supplies for 72 hours stored and maintained in an accessible area. If you take regular medication, keep at least a 72-hour supply with you at all times. You can help prepare by placing breakable or heavy objects on lower shelves or inside closed cabinets. During an earthquake, you are much safer inside the building. At the first tremor, get under a desk or heavy table. The greatest danger comes from glass and falling objects. Stay clear of windows and bookcases until the shaking stops. When safe to do so, move to the elevator lobby at the center of the building, the safest part of any high-rise. Follow the instructions of building emergency personnel and your floor warden. If necessary, they'll organize a relocation. You may be asked to help assess damage on your floor or check for injuries. Do not move wounded people unless they're in immediate danger of further injury. After a tremor, elevators will proceed slowly to the nearest floor, where they'll stop and open their doors. Leave the car, but stay in the elevator lobby. Periodic aftershocks may follow. Be careful moving about. If you receive a bomb threat, keep the caller on the line and get as much information as you can about the type, location, and reason for planting the bomb. Signal a coworker to dial 911 and have the call on your line traced. Report the bomb threat to the building office by calling 273-7900.
Yes, I'm calling from One Bush Reception and we've just received a bomb threat.
Unless you receive instructions from the police department, your company's senior officer will decide whether to evacuate.
You okay?
If you have a medical emergency on your floor, first call the paramedics at 911. Then call the building office so that an elevator can be held and security personnel placed to escort paramedics directly to the person in distress. One person should wait at your floor's elevator lobby to lead paramedics to the patient. Thank you for taking the time to learn how to safely handle emergency situations. With your help, One Bush Street will continue to be one of the safest places to work.